What's up, you guys? It's Cameron, and welcome to video 3 of my step-by-step how to drop ship on Facebook Marketplace. This is step 3, which is going to be fulfilling the order on Facebook's end. So after we've already purchased the item, we now have the tracking information that's been sent to us from our online retailer that we purchased the item from, and we're going to be inputting that into Facebook so Facebook knows that we've shipped it. That's what the purpose of that is for. And it will now show tracking to the customer, and we're done at that point. Once Facebook knows that the item's been delivered based off the tracking information, because it'll all kind of register in its system, we get paid 5 business days after that process happens. So this will have some special cases in it that you're more than likely going to run into at some point. So make sure you watch the whole video and see what kind of comments I'm making on stuff, because it is, a lot of the information is important but basic, and it's really easy to miss, which is why I bring that up. Okay, let's get started. If you're new or if you haven't already, but you found this information valuable so far, like and subscribe, comment down below if you have questions, or if you just want to say hi. It helps me out a lot, it helps support the channel, and lets me know that this is more valuable than other videos that I make. So let's get going. I am in Marketplace, and I am just going to go ahead and, well, I'm on my own Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and click Marketplace on the side there on the left, and I'm going to go to Selling. And I'm going to go to shipping orders. So these are my 3 open orders. I got a random order today for this, but remember, we're going with this mini chainsaw. And I have the email here. I bought this item from Amazon, if you remember, and I have my email that says your item has shipped. So it says, you know, your Amazon order number, and it says your package is on the way. That's what the email looks like from Amazon. But you'd also be looking for some kind of email from eBay or Walmart or Home Depot that just says your order has shipped, something along those lines. And I'm going to go in here. This is the Amazon one, and I'm going to hit track package, and it's going to pull up my order number with the tracking number. Now, this is where a lot of you guys have trouble, because if you're here like, man, I got a TBA tracking number from Amazon, or I don't know what this tracking number does. It's not USPS, FedEx, or UPS, which is what Facebook Marketplace requires. I'm also going to tell you how to get around that. So listen closely. All right. What we need to do is we need to go to our mini chainsaw order, whatever your order is. We're going to that. And remember, in the last video, I said the only thing we have left to do is hit this mark as shipped option. So I'm going to do that. When you hit mark as shipped, it wants you to input the tracking number for the item. Now, Facebook doesn't know that you bought this from someone else. They don't know that, they don't assume that, because you could equally have been selling this exact same product and have it on a shelf in your office, like what's behind me. And then I use, you know, the mail or USPS or FedEx or whatever to mail it myself, and I buy a shipping label, and now I have a shipping label with a tracking number. I would then come in here and be like, okay, I shipped it with USPS, which is the normal postal service, and I would just type in the tracking number in there, which that's not a real tracking number, but that's what this does. It doesn't matter if you're shipping it from somewhere else. We're kind of hacking that system or taking advantage of it by, now we will then get our tracking number from the retailer, and then we go in and put it in here instead. Now, that's not what that is, but yeah, we'd copy it and we'd come in here and input it here. The issue that we're gonna have with this specific order, and a lot of orders, if you use Amazon Prime or Amazon in general, you're gonna have a high frequency of orders that don't follow this 3 different main shipping carrier tracking number system. Sometimes you get lucky and you get one from FedEx or really any of these 3. They're all over the place. But our order does not have this. It has a TBA tracking number, which is Amazon's logistics, or Amazon Logistics, which is their shipping stuff. You might notice if you order something from Amazon, you got that like Amazon Smile van that pulls up, or sometimes it's even like a random like DoorDash type person in their car, and they just like park in front of your house and throw it on your porch. It's because Amazon's kind of taking shipping into their own hands and not relying on these, you know, third-party main shipping carriers anymore, because they have so much volume that they got to get through. Either way, it puts us in this weird position, because we're like, okay, well, I can't use this tracking number. You used to be able to, and you might still be able to if you just keep hitting next, and then Facebook just throws up their hands and is like, okay, we'll take it. but you're going to get paid so much later because it's going to cause an issue, and it's just going to like be in limbo until they pay you out a month from now. So don't do that. There are ways around that. One of which is, so either way, we're not going to use this tracking number. One thing you can do is you can just go in here and enter an old tracking number from a previous order. You can see on this information that this was delivered today. This was that one that had like overnight delivery. So it's already delivered. The customer already has the item. They're not going to care what you put in for tracking, even if it says it's not going to be delivered for a week, or if it says it was delivered 3 days ago. You can put in a tracking number as long as it's valid. No one's going to care. Once it shows delivered in Facebook system and it updates, it's going to be like, all right, wash our hands of this and pay the man. Like that's how it's going to be. So what I would most likely do is go into some kind of old orders and find something that's already been delivered, even if it was just to my house and it's not even to this city or state, just to get rid of this and just mark the item as shipped. Because again, no one's going to care. Now, if it wasn't already delivered, and let's say it says it's going to be delivered in like 4 days, right? What I would then do is I would go to OA Genius, which I've talked about in previous videos in detail. I'm going to come make an OA Genius video soon. And I'll have the link in the description so you can go right there. But what it does, and they've updated things since the last time I talked about them, what you do is you buy tracking numbers from them. Actually, you buy credits. So like I bought 100 credits at one point. I think last time I did this, it was, let me see if I can. Yeah, so for $25, you can get 100 credits. So what you would do is you'd come in here and you would just buy, it'll have you can type in your card information and buy stuff. I still have 15 credits left. It was 17 the other day. I still have 15 credits, so I don't need to buy more, but $25, you get 100 tracking numbers. So that's cool. And you only end up using a credit for a tracking number if they actually have one. So it's not like you mess it up and accidentally waste credits or anything. Either way, I'm going to come out with a whole updated video on that soon of the whole process. So don't worry about that, but just know this is an option. And I'm going to waste a credit just to show you how this works. But I'd come in here and it says that this person is from San Antonio. So I'd come in here under the destination city and put San Antonio, and they're from Texas. So I'm going to put in Texas. You don't actually put their address. So this website just finds existing tracking numbers out there in the system. And as long as they're for the same city and state, that's all the information they give, and they grab you a tracking number and you can use that tracking number. So since this said it was already delivered, I can also pick when I want my delivery date to be. Now you see it has this suggested area where it's like, all right, this is where we're going to search for tracking numbers. If it's past that date, you're probably not going to have a good chance of getting a tracking number. This isn't great if you have something that has like AliExpress shipping and it's going to be like a month away. They're not going to have tracking numbers for you. It's going to be like realistic time stamps. But I'm just going to hit today and see what's up. You can also just select earliest shipping date. And it'll tell you how many tracking numbers it has. But yeah. So, and you can select shipment origin, like if you want it to come from a certain city. I'm not worried about that. And you can verify that it hasn't been used for Walmart Marketplace. I don't remember why that's a big deal because I don't really use Walmart that often, but I think it has to do with like using Walmart Plus and stuff. I don't really know. Honestly, now I'm just guessing. I don't care really. I'm just going to do this and I'm going to say get tracking number. And you can choose if you want it to be FedEx or UPS, but since we have the option for both, it doesn't really matter. Great. So it gave me a UPS tracking number, UPS ground, and I can just hit this button right here and it will copy this tracking number. Now I will go in here and I will put this and make sure you change this. It says USPS. It can be kind of confusing. Go to UPS, big brown truck one, and then you just hit save. Once that updates, it's going to mark the item as shipped. It's going to append in the Facebook system. You can see it says marked as shipped, but you're like, if it says it's already delivered, how come it's not checked and delivered right now? It just hasn't updated that yet. It's taken the information and now it has to kind of bounce around on Facebook system and cross-reference everything and make sure that it is delivered. But here in a little bit, it'll show delivered and then the payment initiation time period will start. So that's really it for inputting tracking numbers. It really is as easy as that. You now officially have nothing left to do. You're done with that order. Unless the customer has a complaint of some sort or wants to, say something about the packaging that showed up, which is most people's concern, that never happens. So again, don't be worried about that. And if it happens, deal with it as it happens. It's really not that scary. Just be like, this sounds dumb. And I've said this before, but if a customer has ever said anything about the packaging, all you need to say, which again is such a lie. It's just such a stupid thing to do. I usually just say, yeah, I'm an actual local business where I am, but we've moved more of our sales online through different marketplaces. And my supplier where I buy some of my products from sometimes just ships directly to my customers instead of me having to hold the inventory here. So because they do an increased amount of volume, they utilize Amazon or someone else's, they utilize other big retailers' supply chains and shipping chains. So sometimes the products show up in no box or just like an unbranded box. Sometimes they'll show up in Amazon packaging just because maybe they used Amazon shipping methods for that particular order. I just want to make sure you got your order on time. Did you get it? And then you just kind of pull it back to did you get your stuff? So I've done that once or twice, and people are always like, sweet, thanks. I just wanted to make sure that I got the right thing from the right person. So thank you. And they never talk to you again. So that's all. I don't know how much time we have left on here. We've been going for 12 minutes. That's plenty of time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. But if you just want to stick around or you're driving and you can't touch your phone right now and you're stuck listening to me, I do have a course down in the description that teaches you all this stuff step by step. Feel free to sign up for that. Right now, it is a price officially increased. I already have people asking me where's your old codes? I don't have the old codes. I told you guys for video after video, the price was going to go up. Right now, my course is $400. It's pretty pricey, but there's a code down in the description. Feel free to check that one out. Just saying. Also, FBM Fox down in the description if you want to sign up for that. If you've been on the fence, feel free to check that out. Helps me, helps you, helps everybody in the world. Check it out. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you again, one more time. I will see you next time.